सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामय सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखात् भाग् भवेत्। We pray for the peace and happiness of one and all. May everyone be comfortable and happy at all levels of the personality, material, physical, emotional, intellectual. Spiritually, may we see that which is auspicious and divine. May there be no suffering anywhere. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sunday morning is better than Sunday evening. No, I had something important. So, but I didn't want to cancel it. I was in Bombay, so I thought let me take a physical class. Hari, you are in Pune. So again, I'll travel for a month, Hari. But first I tried North India. Now I'm going to try South India. I'm going to be in Kerala for 3 to 4 weeks. But our classes should go on Sunday online, 8:45 to 9:45. Right. I'll show the last verse that we covered. Anybody has any question? I will chant verse 40.
इन्द्रियाणि मनो बुद्धिः अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते एतैर्विमोहयत्येषः ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्.
So this is the last topic of chapter 3. And in this portion, Sri Krishna is answering Arjuna's question. Arjuna's question is something that we all get. There is something in us which wants to do something good, positive, but then there is some force within us. He says, what is that force? There is some force within us which makes us do things which we don't want to do. So Sri Krishna says, there is the force of rajas, kama, desires and anger. Anger is when our desire is not in our control, when the desire is obstructed. So when the desire is obstructed, we get angry. This is a desire, uncontrolled desire, anger, uncontrolled anger. These are rajasic emotions. The force of rajas creates that problem. So our goal is to become sattvic. Wherever there is tamas, indifference, we don't care about others. Wherever there is ignorance, wherever there is inaction, postponing things, we need to get into activity. Doesn't matter. Some kind of activity. Even if it is something selfish or ego, something, some contribution, some action. But then ultimately, the dignity of a human being is to get into sattvic activity. An activity where you are genuinely interested in the welfare of others and you don't have to worry about what is going to happen to you. If we are engaged in the right action, we can surrender to the divine. That's the best thing. You know, I was with someone and that lady was saying that we should be kind people at heart. In the Vedanta Treatise, Swamiji writes, just the art of being kind is what the sad world needs. If you are all kind to each other, there will be no problem. And ultimately, that kindness will do what? It will protect us, it will give us peace of mind. By becoming negative, by having negative emotions, anything unkind, Shakespeare says you have to be cruel only to be kind. Sometimes you have to be harsh. But bottom line is that we all have to be kind. So this lady was saying that she makes it a point if she is in a lift to talk to the lift man. And not all the time, but genuine interest. What are their troubles? Are they okay? Just a hello, a sweetly good morning, a genuine affection. You don't have to do anything unless you really are inspired to do. Just say hello to the security guy. How long is your duty? What is everything okay at home? Just a connection. So she said once she was going for an interview and she was hassled, so a little nervous about the interview and was wondering whether she'll get the car parking and all that. She entered the gate. The security guard said, "Arey, madam, aap." She is the guard from the previous company. Now, when she needs the help, she is nervous and going for an interview, she meets the guard who knows her. That's how. So it's a beautiful example of how karma functions. We do things without any expectations. You are kind to the world will return its courtesy. So that's a sattvic action. You know your expertise, your swadharma. You are aware of so much that we are receiving from everyone. You are looking for opportunity to repay. So you are dynamic, you are brilliant, but we don't have to have any sort of expectation. What will come out of our action, leave it to the divine. Then you're relaxed also. That's sattvic action. So we have to ultimately become sattvic. We have to control our rajas. Now, what rajas does, this verse, we have covered it, but a good reminder. Rajas is desires. Desires can be physical at the level of the senses. We want physical pleasures, see something good, smell something good, taste something good, touch, etc. We are running after physical pleasures. The mind, at the level of the mind, we have emotional needs, emotional desires. At the level of the intellect, we want something from the world, name, fame, power, etc. We want a praise for our ego. Now, desires are fine. All that we have to ensure is the desires are not negative and the desires are not uncontrolled. That's where comes buddhi, intellect. The intellect must be fired with some higher value in life, something higher pursuit. So when the intellect is fired with something higher in life, then we are able to let go of the lower desires and have desires. Without desires, there is no life. Have desires which are positive and under your control. If the desires are uncontrolled, and that can be body, mind, intellect, physical, emotional, intellectual, they cover the wisdom, whatever we have, and they delude us. Says human beings are all deluded. We are deluded. So we've got to be careful at every level. Last class we discussed it. Just repeating it. So at the material level, what could be the delusion? At the action level, what could be the delusion? At the level of emotions, what can be the delusion? Spiritual and intellectual delusion. Material level, what is the delusion? Most of us think that more the money, more the happiness. But it is not true. You have to just see from our experiences in life. Money has no direct correlation with happiness. We may have a lot of wealth and be extremely unhappy, or we can have enough. I'm not saying wealth is not important, but don't correlate finance with happiness. If we don't have enough to make our ends meet, of course, it's a problem. But people who have more than enough, they're also agitated. So, finance is something materialistic. Happiness is something, it's a state of mind. I may have nothing and yet be happy. It's not the ideal situation, but I can be happy. I may have a lot of wealth and be unhappy. So, happiness cannot be bought by money. But money is important. Not all important, but money is important. It has its own place. Work hard, work smart, work brilliantly, whatever, and thereafter, whatever money comes, our lifestyle should be well below that income. Then at the level of the action, delusion is to believe happiness lies in the fruit of the action, the result of the action. But the wise person enjoys the action itself. Work well accomplished is the joy of life. We must learn to find supreme joy, supreme fulfillment in doing what we have to do. Result is automatic. So I got to find happiness in the action. We believe happiness is in the result. That means all failure, people who have failed should be unhappy. That is what is happening. I can fail, be disappointed, but still be calm, happy, not supremely dejected. Because I know I have done what I could have done. I find supreme joy in doing what I'm supposed to do. What else? What is the delusion at the action level? Physical level. I think more we indulge, the more we will be happy. But indulgence kills the joy. I love chocolate ice cream. I'm having it breakfast, lunch, dinner. So more you indulgence, you lose the pleasure. The more you abstain, the capacity to enjoy is there. So it is through discipline, regulation, moderation. We remember these three words: discipline, regulation, moderation. The mind on its own will not do it. A child on its own will never be moderate, regulate, discipline. It will be indisciplined. It will overdo things or not do things. It is the intellectual understanding that can help us to be disciplined, to be regulated, to live a moderate life, because I want to retain my enjoyment. So that's the delusion at the physical level. More people think that to enjoy, you have to go all out. Please come. So money is important, but money has no direct correlation with happiness. Material level, delusion. At the level of the action, we can be supremely fulfilled, satisfied. When we have done our best, we must train ourselves. That is spiritual training. To find joy in the action itself, not be dependent on the result of action. Result of action, we are all wanting positive results. We all want to succeed. But it cannot happen we are all the time successful. But we can all the time be happy if we train ourselves to find joy in the work itself. Result, whatever. If you succeed, there is joy, but don't get excited with joy. Sometimes you fail, don't have to get dejected by the failure. Learn from it, bounce back. In terms of enjoyment, we all want to enjoy. The law of physical, so we are talking about delusion. Different kind of mindset we have where we feel that if I have to enjoy the world, we have this feeling that if I have to enjoy the world, I have to keep contacting the world more and more and more. But the principle of enjoyment is the less you contact, the more you're capable of enjoying. Simple example, my favorite ice cream is chocolate ice cream. Suppose I have it once a month. How much will I enjoy that? Versus, versus, don't lock it, just shut it. That's enough. Versus let's say somebody has chocolate ice cream, breakfast, lunch, dinner. We'll get fed up. But everybody believes the more you contact, you will gain enjoyment. At the level of emotions, a person who is very, very attached, I can't live without you, very, very possessive. We feel possessiveness or attachment is love. We don't understand a person who has pure emotions but is not showing it. True love is sacrificial. In true love, there is a relationship, but you leave the person alone. When you are there for that person, you show affection, but there is no selfishness or possessiveness. But if a person says, I can't live without you, and you have to all the time cater to me, that is taken as love. Attachment and possessiveness is taken as love. Whereas Person with pure emotions but not showing it for whatever reason, we feel he's indifferent. At the level of intellect, knowledge is rated higher than wisdom. Person may have read all the books, but he is not living it. It's not the length of study that matter. It's the depth of study that matter. If you really understand something, how that understanding comes through Shravana and Manana. Right now you're doing Shravana, you're listening. Or you can read. By reading or listening, you're just collecting more and more information, which is important. Unless we have that light of wisdom, light of knowledge, how will we change? We'll be remaining in the darkness of ignorance. We need the information, but information will not bring about the transformation. Linear study will not help. Go to the depth of it means you start thinking, you start analyzing, you start contemplating, churning. What is the pros and cons? Why is he saying that? How is it saying that? What is my present belief system? How will I change? The more you reflect, do Chintan, Manan, then the knowledge becomes wisdom. I may know a little, but I know it fully. That's a wise person, not a person who has led library of books. So, people value knowledge. We miss on wisdom. Finally, at the spiritual level, there are so many other things. We think there is happiness in the world. We are all chasing happiness. Everyone thinks there is happiness in the world. But the truth is, it is difficult to find happiness where? It is difficult to find happiness. Who said within? Very good. What's your good name? Prashant. Prashant. Okay. We have been in touch, is it? Yes. Okay. What's your good name, ma'am? Sure. Shweta. So it is difficult to find happiness within oneself. Bhagavad Gita class is all about finding happiness within. It is difficult to find happiness within oneself, but it is impossible to find it anywhere else. The outside happiness that we find is finite, comes and goes. So world really cannot provide permanent happiness. The real happiness that we're looking for is not there in the world. But we are all the time chasing the world for that happiness. The same thing in the opposite manner. Nothing in the world can disturb us. But today, all of us will say, if I am disturbed, if I am agitated, it's because of some problem which is outside. So this is a delusion to believe that the world is the cause of my troubles. What is the cause of my troubles? An unmanaged mind. A mind which is not under control. And I can't use my hands, my legs, my body to control the mind. I have to control the mind. Mind is thought flow, pool of thoughts. I have to control that pool of thoughts by a stronger, better or superior quality of thought. What we say discrimination or discretion, knowledge, wisdom. That's the intellect, buddhi. Mind is manas, intellect is buddhi. Mind is the flow of water in the river. Intellect is the banks of the river. So the philosophy of the Gita develops a strong intellect, buddhi, or capacity to think. That will manage the mind. If the intellect is strong, nothing in the world can disturb it. So, if you can correct the world, correct the world. But don't correct the world in a disturbed manner. First, understand the thing as it is. Try to keep the mind calm. Then think clearly and go and correct the world. I can face the problem. I can face the challenge with a disturbed mind. And then try to solve it. So I'm already stressed out and then trying to solve it. Or I can use my strong intellect to understand the situation properly, stay calm. I have one level of victory. I have not allowed the world to agitate me. Then with the calm mind, you go all out to correct the world if you can. And then what do you do when what cannot be cured has to be endured? So all these are delusions. Material level, physical level, emotional level. Finally, we believe we are this personality. This body, mind, intellect is me. Vasab is me. The scriptures is saying, and that's the message of the Gita. I am not Vasab. I am not this body, mind, intellect. I am playing the role of Vasab. The body, my mind, my intellect is something that belongs to me. I've got to use it to fulfill my purpose, whatever that be. So I am this body, mind, intellect. I am Basap is delusion. What I am, I have to find out. That's where the Bhagavad Gita is giving us the knowledge. I don't know what I am. I am the Atman. I can say I am the Atman. I am the Supreme Self. I am the pure consciousness. But we are on our journey to realize the self. So the right understanding is I'm using this body. I have to keep it fit. I have to give it food. I have to make sure it sleeps. I'll do the right things. I'm grateful to the body. But I am not the body. I'm using the body. I have to make sure the mind has no negative emotions, full of positive emotions, kindness, gratitude, love, compassion, humility. All positive emotions must be there. Then the mind is calm. But I am not the mind belongs to me. I'm not the intellect. I'm using my knowledge and wisdom to do whatever I have to do. So are you the body, mind, intellect? Are you Prashant? Are you Shweta? Or are you playing your role? You're playing the role of Ganesh. And what is the nature of the world? We take the world for real. Not realizing that when we go to dream, you understand dream. While you are dreaming, you take the dream world as real. What is the dream world to you now? Is there any meaning? The dream world to us now, at this moment, let's say last night Jyoti dreamt she is cycling in somewhere, America or South Africa. She is in Bombay, but she is dreaming that she is cycling in Bombay. Some South Africa or America. Now, when she wakes up, she knows she's in Bombay. So, to the wake up, we are all awake now. We are in the waking state. To the waker, the dream world has no meaning. It is a meaningless nothing, an imaginary projection. But not while we were dreaming. While we were dreaming, the dream world was as real and as solid as the waking world. While we were dreaming. When we wake up, we dismiss it. अरे क्यों सर waking state की बात करो ना, यही तो सब problem है. यही happiness also here and sorrow also is here. Why are you troubling us with the dream world? Now these masters are saying this world is like that dream. Now, are they deluded or are we deluded? We are now caught up in an incredible phenomena. Now they are saying this is a stage. This is not the reality. This is a stage. All the world is a stage. All men and women may are players. They have their exits and the entrances. Said Shakespeare. It's a drama that is going on, a tamasha, a leela that is going on. We have to play our role. If you don't play your role, you are tamasic. Tamasic person will never come out of this. Tamas is suffering, is bad karma. Rajasic person has taken this as real and is involved in it, chasing whatever, name, fame, power, position, family, etc. He is living a selfish, egocentric life. What can I get? What can I get? But the sattvic person feels, is this world real? What is the real nature of this world? Why are they comparing this world to a dream world? What is my role in it? They play their role very, very unselfishly, very, very with a lot of purity, in a spirit of giving. But they want to find out what is the ultimate truth about life. So all this is delusion. When there is too much desires in our mind, desires is a rajasic force, we get deluded. Any questions, anyone? See, the only way to gain wisdom is by repeating. If I ask, if you don't answer, I'll have to repeat. But all these repetitions are very, very important. See, many people, there are, I'll come. Desires are of different form. Huh? Yes, yes. So, which causes what? So, see, any form of uncontrolled desire will cause agitation. The grosser desires will cause more agitation. The subtler desire also can cause a lot of agitation, but the subtler means me mean more pure. Gross is more self-centered. If I am only thinking of myself, it's very gross. Better than that is that I care for myself and my family. Much better than that is that I care for my community, my company. Incidentally, if I care for the company, I can take care of my family. But at the company level, if I'm thinking of the welfare of a group, my class members, my company staff, my clients, my customers, my community, your quality of desire is better compared to I only think of myself. AC should be according to my convenience, not what you think is correct. So self-centered, egocentric desires will agitate you more, and the quantity is also locked. Keep on wanting things. You lose self-sufficiency. The more desires you have, you are dependent upon the world. Your desire is something you have to contact the world to satisfy it. I have a desire for ice cream, I have to go out and have it. Whatever I have desire for relationship, I must contact somebody and have whatever. There are different types of relationship. But if there is a desire, I need to contact the world. Now, Vedanta is saying our state of the self is desirelessness. But from that journey from negative, uncontrolled desires, first of all, we should be selective in our desires, entertain good desires, control desires, which how? By being more unselfish. Think of others, think of the welfare of others, loka sangraha. Think of your family. Most people are at the family level. Think, can I take care of the worker, the driver, the security guard, the vegetable wala, whoever you meet, in your own way, can you give them a little bit more happiness through whatever you have? The moment you change your mindset through your own life, how can I make a difference in other people's life? Your quality of happiness changes. Your whole outlook changes, perspective changes. Immediately you're happy. So secret of happiness is to make others happy. So start increasing that circle of identification. We say, I can identify only with my body, at the mind level, my family. Now you awaken the intellect. Think. How can I make a difference in others' life? If you're working in a company, think of how can I improve the company? How can I make this the best company? How can I make the clients and customers' lives better, more user friendly, whatever they are looking for? In that is your welfare. See, we are encouraging unselfishness not for us to be suffering. We are encouraging unselfishness so that you get peace of mind. By making others happy, ultimately we are happy. So the more you think of others, the greater you're thinking others, the more subtler it is. Now at the spiritual level, you're X-raying through the body, mind, intellect, and you're seeing the Atman everywhere. I keep saying the best thing about these classes is that somewhere we think of this, we talk about the self, the Atman, the pure consciousness. And the more we are attuned spiritually, as you think, so you become. You will find the truth within yourself. X-ray through the body, mind, intellect, and visualize the self everywhere. See what if all of you, okay, there are now 3 people offline. What are all of us seeing? Imagine the bulb is giving light. Fan is moving. Air conditioner is cooling. The heater is heating. This is what we are seeing. Anybody is electrical engineer here? Suppose electrical engineer comes. What is his perception? His perception, the bulb is not giving light because there is no electricity. The fan is moving because electricity is switched on. The air conditioner cools, heater heats because there is electricity. He is X-raying through the electrical gadgets and he is seeing electricity, electricity, electricity. It is there, not visible, but he has the knowledge of it. Similarly, Bhagavad Gita is giving us Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya. Body, mind, intellect is not functioning on its own. You can practice it wherever, or you can practice it here. Lift your finger, move it. Something inside is telling, no, listen to sir and move the finger. But what is giving you what is that electricity that makes you move it? This is gross, subtler. Or is there a power that makes you hear? See, the hear may go, but you can still hear. What is that power that makes your eyes to see? All of you had lunch. Food is getting digested. Are you doing it? You're sitting down and listening to me. Don't say, sir, I'm busy digesting the food. I can't listen to you now. Digestion is happening automatically. The heart is beating automatically. So if you keep on questioning, what is making my heart beat? Is it that same power that makes me hear? Is it the same power that makes the air in the oxygen in the air, sunshine, the earth revolve, the rivers to flow? You will become aware that there is a mysterious, mystic, divine, infinite, whatever name want you give it, infinite power everywhere. It is the homogeneous conscious principle enlivening the heterogeneous variety of beings. Even a mosquito has digestion going on, heart is going on, maybe it has lungs, maybe it has brain, it has nervous system, even in a mosquito. But all infinite variety of living creatures, every creature is taken care of. It's human beings, we have choice of action. Somebody is driving the auto, somebody is doing some software engineering, somebody is building buildings, somebody is breaking buildings, somebody is making buildings, somebody is taking Vedanta class, and mosquito is just, all other animals are just living. But the homogeneous, conscious, mystic principle is everywhere. Bhagavad Gita class is to develop that spiritual insight. Are you living at the body level? You're just physical, very, very gross desires. Are you living at the level of the emotions? You're just caught up in relationships. Relationships are important, but one day all relationships will come to an end. It's momentary. The real purpose of relationship is a very important line. It gives a lot of clarity. A relationship is only valuable, or relationships are valuable when, I'll tell you. Relationships are meant, obligatory relationships, whether it's father, parents and children, husband and wife, any relationship. All relationships are meant to, are a means through which we can evolve. In any relationship, do your duties without any expectations. Do the right thing, do your dharma in that relationship and leave it alone. Relationships are given to us to evolve spiritually. Either I help you evolve spiritually or I get inspired by you to evolve spiritually. I am serving my parents, I am serving my partner, I am serving my children, I am serving everybody so that I can become a better human being, dissolve my desires, dissolve my ignorance, dissolve my ego so that I can realize the self. That relationship has a meaning, that is a spiritual relationship. So any relationship can be a spiritual relationship. If you follow dharma in that relationship with the knowledge that in every human being, beyond the body, beyond the mind, beyond the intellect lies the Atman, the pure consciousness, the supreme self, the soul. So I am X-raying through all the unnecessary matter vestures. Body, mind, intellect is matter. I'm X-raying through it and recognizing the pure consciousness. If I keep thinking and dedicating myself to that pure consciousness, slowly I'll become that pure consciousness. So at the level of the self, Prashant, at the level of the self, you see yourself everywhere, in all beings. That is, now any desire pertaining to the self or spiritual is the subtlest desire. So selfish to selfish. At the level of the self, you see yourself, not Basab. Basab is here, but the self which is enlivening me, that which makes me conscious of what I see and hear, is the same pure consciousness that makes you conscious. That is making you not the head. There is some power, you're nodding the head because you're understanding, but that which makes you do that action is the self. If the electricity was not there, the bulb cannot give light. We cannot prove it. Atman is eternal and all pervading. So because the Atman is there, you are able to do it. So you are able to see your supreme self, Atman, in all living beings. You see yourself everywhere. So it's an attunement. It's an identification. It's an insight. Like I said, electrical engineer sees electricity. We are not seeing it. We are lost in the equipments and it's functioning. Oh, AC is too cold, heater is too hot, fan is moving slow or fast, white light or yellow light. We are lost in the manifestation. The world itself is a manifestation. Behind this manifestation is the supreme unmanifest, which is all pervading, which is eternal, which is in all of us. So at the level of the self, there is absolute oneness. There is only one desire. That's the subtlest. Body level, all are different. Your clothes are different. My clothes are different. My eating habits are different. Your eating habits are different. You like one perfume, somebody likes other perfume. My everything is alag at the level of the body mind intellect. There is we say plurality, infinite variety. But at the level of the Atman, there is only one. So gross desire is when it's only me, my family. Subtle desires is others, company, country, all human beings, everyone, no exception. Finally, no exception. You stay away from negative people. You take action against negative people if it's your obligation. But otherwise, you see the divine everywhere. So just as there is day and night, sometimes some people there is darkness. They will take their own time to grow. So the location of desires is body, mind, intellect. The desires are uncontrolled or negative, it deludes us. We have to avoid that delusion. Important, but money cannot give us happiness. Work hard and be content with whatever you have. Don't make your... Literally, there are shops on the linking road where you go and buy a purse which will be 4,000 rupees. I can go to a local shop and get a 400 rupee bag. Which bag should I buy? That which I can comfortably afford. If you can afford a 40,000 bag for a brand name, please do that. Or if you cannot afford it, even the auto wala will have a purse. So expenses should be well within what you can afford. Same. Find joy from action. Find if you want to enjoy physical pleasures, moderation, discipline. Use your buddhi, intellect to not overindulge, discipline. Find joy from true love, emotion, gratitude, compassion, kindness, love, forgiveness. Don't allow the world to agitate you. World is agitating you means don't say the problem is in the world. The problem is there in the world, but that is not a reason for you to get agitated. Manage your mind through this knowledge. Finally, spiritual level, I am not the body mind. Oh, who am I? Am I this body mind intellect? No, that's a delusion. If you want to stay with it, very good. Your suffering may not end. If you are happy, don't have to learn this knowledge. Then what? I mean, it's madness, no? If you're all the time happy, why you need to upgrade yourself? You solve the problem. You write your own Bhagavad Gita. Right? If you are getting agitated, try this out. You are not Hari, you are playing the role of Hari. Whatever is happening to Hari has got nothing to do with your real. Let's say, Hari, who's your favorite actor? You have to unmute.
Nana Patekar.
Nane Patekar, right? Excellent. Excellent. I don't remember anybody giving that answer, but great. Now let's say Hari is a character. He's a character. Nana Patekar has to play. Now, if Hari's life is a tragedy, does it affect Nana Patekar? He will come, play the role of Hari, win the Oscar, and go away. He is totally disconnected from the role he's playing. Neither if Hari's life is something extraordinary, Nana Patekar will not say, my life has changed. He's just a character. In the world, the director is giving him the character. For us, God only has given us the character. God told me to play the role of Basap, told you to play the role of Hari. Now we have to understand my true identity is the self. I'm playing this role. Don't allow the happenings of your life to affect your happiness, peace of mind. Don't allow the happenings of your life, whether it's good story or bad story. If you've got a very difficult life, what does it mean? God says only Nana Patekar can play this difficult role. This role is designed for Nana Patekar.
Right.
Similarly, whatever you're going through in life, that is designed for you. That is designed for you. That is designed for... My life can be extremely tragic. And yet through that tragedy, I can realize the self. My life can be extremely tragic for whatever reason. But if I say that, okay, in this tragedy, I'll be calm, I'll be graceful, I'll do whatever I can do. Whatever I cannot do, I leave it to God. I leave it to Vishnu. Whatever you God believe in, I leave it to Ganesh. So there is a disease. Some person is paralyzed. Now, I am the body means you go through what the body is going through. Now, God has given me the character to play the person with this disease. You play, be the perfect actor in that. It's very difficult. But if you are able to do it, it's a, I don't know what to say. It's a expressway to self-realization.
If,
Whatever comes to you, it's not what you meet in life that matters, but how you meet it. Yeah, Hari, you're saying something.
if we think we are not born and we won't die, it is the body which will start and end during the process. And it is our journey. We were never born and we will never die. Only
Right.
we change. If we start thinking, would it be wrong? In the spiritual point of view of our mind, when we are worried too much in the worldly matters to come out of it, then we try
That
to isolate ourselves that moment.
perfect understanding. The self is never born, the self never dies. The self is eternal. The self, many times we have said in the class, the self is the medium in which everything is happening. So let's say you are playing the role of Hari in a show. Where is this show happening? In the medium of the self, in the medium of God, in the medium of pure consciousness.
Right.
How do you understand it? If I have to tell you a story about a fish, I will not keep on saying and irritate all of you that the fish was born in water, went to school in water, went to college in water,
Mhm.
got married in water. Fish means water. Whatever is life happening in the life of a fish is happening in the medium of water. It's the same thing. If I have to tell you a story about a bird, I will not keep on saying in the air, in the air, in the air. Whatever happens in the life of a bird happens in the medium of air. Similarly, the self is never born, the self never dies. Hari's body was born, and that body was named Hari. And Hari also has a mind and personality of his own. And when your prarabdha will end, when the mind's journey in this body, the mind will decide, okay, I have lived in this body enough. My desires are over now. Actually, Hari, it can be tomorrow or it can be after 30 years. Nobody can say.
Yes. Yes.
It can be after 30 years. It can be tomorrow also. No? Why tomorrow? It can be next minute. Hope not.
Yes.
Hope not. We'll
Yes.
complete the
It,
Gita. And
this is
many
how
things.
we should take. Yes.
It's a life is the most fragile. When it will stop, we know nobody knows. All of us can live for your 50 years. All of us may not survive the next 5 seconds. Anything, the smallest of things. I mean, you have to read the newspaper. What all things can go wrong? In a split second, life can change. What are we doing in this class? We are understanding the realities of life and preparing for it. We are not expecting it. We are not expecting things to go wrong, but we are understanding anything could happen any moment. It has already happened in our life. You look
Mm.
back at your own story or somebody else's story, you know that suddenly their life changed. So while you're prepared, you don't allow anything to shock you or surprise you. You understand this is life. Whatever you're going through is life. This is the part and parcel of life. Now deal with it with courage, with proper emotions, with proper maturity, with proper mindset. That's the role that we have to play. Play your role, but don't get too involved. This is keep. So what I'm trying to say is it's a very, very important point. I mean, these are points we have to keep thinking about it. Let me finish it and remember your question. The happenings of your life, happenings of my life, has should not have a correlation with the happiness. I'm happy to play the role of Basant. Sometimes Basant will go through a tragedy. God has decided that I am capable of playing that tragedy. So happiness is independent. Same thing can be very, very painful. The same thing I can take it calmly. So don't link your happiness with what we link it. So you feel the joy, you feel the sorrow, but don't get at least excited or dejected. Keep the balance of mind and find happiness from within. Practically, find happiness from the work. I should feel satisfied that, okay, I've tried my best to take the class. I've tried my best to convey some beautiful messages to all of you. If it makes a difference, great. Thereafter, all of you come back. Some people come back over and over again. I don't remember Ganesh missing a single class. He's always there. Ganesh Puja, he was the only person. Today, evening class, he was the only person. Then all of you joined. So some people come once and go away. So each one, that is whatever. Up to. So the result may be different. But my happiness is from the work itself. It's an attitude of the mind. You were saying something.
Same thing. Something like you said, you should not get caught like with the part. But then yeah, that's what one has to difficult to distinguish like when one is actually getting involved or like is it just playing a role. Yeah, how does one
Yeah. So you should be 100% participating. I'm not using the word involved. See, right now I can't be detached. Class, people come, may not come. Let me be detached and I'm sitting quietly. Nobody will come back in. I have to 110% be involved in the class. I'm changing the word involvement. I must 110% participate in the class. Right? But if I do this with a selfish attitude is very clear. I am doing this class so that I can get something from the class members. If that is the attitude, I will get involved. When I get it, I'm jumping with joy. When I don't get it, I'm sinking with sorrow. Because the whole attitude was selfish. Okay, I'm not going to ego, but if I'm egoistic, I am taking this class. Without me, the class will not happen. If I am not there, somebody else will come. Now, if I do the same action, maybe when I'm selfish, I'm just giving examples. I may be selfish and take a very good class. It will not happen like that. But let's say I'm unselfish. Whatever I know, I want to share it with all of you. So there I'm not thinking of what am I getting. But my attitude is, how can I be of help to you? It's a great blessing. I have this knowledge for so many years. And all of you have come from you are either logged in online or you have come from different places. Here, can I share something with you to whatever, give you some clarity, give you some peace. If I'm thinking of you, I'm unselfish. I'm less involved. The more unselfish, less involved. The more selfish, you're more involved. The other is, if I have absolutely no idea of the self, of God, of pure consciousness, Atman, I believe I am Basab and I'm taking it, I will be involved. Class is good, you clap, I'm happy. Don't clap, I'm sad. But if now this is where the spiritual knowledge comes in, the spiritual training comes in. I am the self, or I don't know what I am, who I am. Right now I'm playing the role of Basab. That's what the scripture is saying. So if I am able to see, Shah Rukh Khan is detached from his movie because he knows he's Shah Rukh Khan and playing a role of Rahul, mostly Rahul, right? If he knows he's playing the role of Rahul, where is it? He can go to absolute tragedy. He can be a very beautiful human being in life, but in some of these movies, Dar, Bazigar, he was a negative hero, right? He's a bad person in the character, but that doesn't make the real Shah Rukh Khan bad. Or let's say most of these villains are very good human beings. In the script, they pull off a villain role. One of my colleagues lived next to Amrish Puri. He's a very fine gentleman, but he was one of the best villains. He's a villain in the movie. Real life is a very good human being. The hero can be a villain in real life, right? So, what is our true identity? You're not the body, mind, intellect. You are the self. You got to find it out, investigate. First of all, is this true? Like I said, if you're already happy, don't worry about it. Carry on. Impossible. The self is Satchit Anand, Paramanand. Know yourself, find yourself, be yourself, and then play your role. Self is absolutely fulfilled. So from a standpoint, I am happy, I am full, you go all out and do anything. Incidentally, the karma will protect you. If I take this class with a selfish attitude, you may not know. If I take this class with an unselfish attitude, you may feel it because I'm genuinely doing it for others. The result anyway will happen. The attitude is for my peace of mind, the attitude is for my spiritual growth. Selfish attitude, you get involved. Unselfish attitude, you are detached. Knowledge of the self gives you detachment. If you are really inspired by your company, you will be less detached. You will be more detached to your family. If you don't think of the company at all, or even in company you're thinking of my family, you will get attached to your family. So only when you have something higher, you will be detached to the lower. No child can give up the toys. But we all gave up toys when? When the tricycle came. Now you cannot give up the tricycle, the bicycle has to come. You cannot give up the bicycle, the motorcycle has to come. But then at some level we get stuck. Name, fame, power, position, family, health, wealth. That's where you have to bring in the idea of God. It's not a false idea. Think about it. Who designed the kidney? Who knows whatever pancreas has to do or liver has to do? How does diabetes, how do we not, those who have diabetes or those who don't have diabetes, how is it all functioning? There is a mysterious power everywhere. The sun is so hot, but by the time the temperature comes to earth, it is between, okay, it may go to 45, 50, but it's not 60, 70. 10 degrees difference, we will not survive. So how is the temperature reduced to a level where we are surviving? Oxygen supply cut off for 1 minute. What will happen? All problems of the world solved because there is no. But in other, he will not switch off the. Not he or she, I don't know. That power is ensuring everything is going on. That power has to be located within you. That power is everywhere. I can't find this power in the wall. I can't find. Ganesh has to find that power within himself. That is the pure consciousness. What makes you conscious? So, the more purer we are, and plus knowledge. If you're impure and no knowledge, very, very bad suffering. You're completely lost. Imagine Shahrukh Khan gets a knock in his head and he forgets his family and he's lost in the stage. And he's impure, very lot of suffering. If you're pure, less suffering. If you're pure and you say, no, I am not Basab, just playing this role, whatever happens in Basab doesn't bother me, you have got the message of the scriptures. The next verse, we'll chant it once. Verse 41.
तस्मात् त्वमिन्द्रियाण्यादौ नियम्य भरतर्षभ पाप्मानं प्रजहिह्येनम् ज्ञानविज्ञाननाशनम्.
Therefore, O Bharatarshava, controlling first the senses, indeed kill the sinful destroyer of knowledge of wisdom. This Rajasic force destroys our knowledge and wisdom. Same thing. The one is knowledge and wisdom, the other side is delusion. So I covered delusion. When the Rajasic force is too much, there he says, in the previous verse he says you get deluded. Here he is saying it covers your knowledge and wisdom. Both are same. The two things, he says, control the senses first. We want to ultimately control our body, mind, and intellect and realize that we are the self. That is the goal. Use your intellect, your knowledge, your wisdom, your thinking to manage your body and the mind, your senses and the mind, to ultimately realize your true identity as a self. That's the summary of the Vedanta, of this knowledge. But before we control the mind, see, if you have control over the mind, you'll easily control the body. Mind control is difficult. So if you are able to control the mind, you can control the body. But it's very difficult to control the mind. So he says, start with the senses. Don't go all out and get lost in the senses. If your senses are uncontrolled, constantly seeing whatever you want to see, constantly overindulging in listening, the maid who is in the first floor I never see her without the earphones. I don't know what she's always with the earphones. I don't know how she listens to Amma or me. One is, all the time you are listening to something, part of the body has become. So if you overindulge in listening, overindulge in touch, all the time comfort for the body. So then you get attached. See, do you feel, we don't feel we are wearing the shirt, right? We know we are wearing the shirt, but we are all the time wearing it, so we get used to it. Similarly, if you are all the time pampering the skin, comfort, we get attached there. So if the senses are uncontrolled, it automatically drags the mind away. See, dead body cannot enjoy anything, na? But without the body, can you enjoy? No. We want to see something beautiful, hear something nice, smell something, taste something, touch something. Body is wanting to enjoy, but because the mind wants to enjoy through the body. This has chocolate milkshake, not really, example. And I put that straw to enjoy it. Straw is not enjoying. Body is like that straw. Body is the medium through which the mind is enjoying. Now, if you don't control the senses, it drags the mind away. So start by regulation in senses. This much and no more. Don't go all out and lose control of the senses. It's like the horses are going in different direction. The chariot will crash. Have the horses under control, then the chariot will go to the destination. That's the Bhagavad Gita, no? It's in the chariot. So control the senses first. Sense control will make it easier to control the mind. Mind cannot be controlled by the body. My mind is going, let's say, towards smoking or drinking. I can't use my hand to control it. I have to use a better thought, a higher thought, a stronger thought, a more mature thought, a wiser thought. Bhagavad Gita is giving you full of wisdom. If you really take up these ideas one by one, write it down, think over it. It will change the mind. It will make the intellect strong, and with a strong intellect, you can manage the mind. To control the senses first, then control the mind. Bharatarshava. He's saying you're a bull among the society. You're a bull. Bull means, why do we worship Nandi? Bull works throughout the day, doesn't ask, never asks. No bull in the world has asked for sick leave or say today is Sunday, I will not work. No bull has asked for anything, but people give it dry grass and it's very, very happy. So people started seeing, my God, it is doing maximum work, wanting minimum profit. And then they looked at beautiful human beings. They want minimum work, maximum profit. So therefore, they worship the bull. He says, Arjuna really worked for the welfare of the society. So you're a Bharatarshava, you're like a bull. You control the senses first, then you can control the desires, which covers your knowledge and wisdom. Control the body first. It's easier because you can see it.
And what our intellect also.
See, intellect is like the adult. The mind is like a child. Now, if the adult has high fever and paralytic, then the child will do whatever you want. Equal strength, the intellect will control the mind. The teacher will always control the student. Right? When the teacher is absent, the mind will do whatever it wants. So, right now, we are not aware of the intellect. There is something which can watch the mind, guide the mind. Mind is children, students in a class, intellect is the teacher. Mind is the children, intellect is the parent. Mind is the flow of water, intellect is the banks of the river. The intellect is strong and the mind is pure, you are finding happiness here and now. Okay, any questions? Next Sunday, I'll message on the group and it'll be in 8:45 online. Another 4 weeks, I think. We'll end with the prayer. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, everyone.
Hari Om. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
When are you traveling, Guruji?
My flight is tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock.
Oh,
and I will come back sometime in first week of August.
Okay, no problem. Have a safe journey.
Have a safe trip, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hari Om.
Hariom, thank you, Basabji.
Amma, I'll see you soon. Jyoti ji, Hari Om.
Take care, sir. Hari Om.